Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.
My whole mood just changed because I was faced with my daughter who says, "Mommy, I saw your post and I don't think you should be talking about things like this. I don't think you should post about the government or whatever, because what if they come for you? What if they come to get you?" And for a second, I just got so mad. I'm like, wait, hold up, what? I'm like, honey, I'm not raising you to be a slacker. I'm not raising you to be a person who doesn't speak up for themselves, because you're going to be faced with different issues along your life. You know, be it in school, I need you to be able to step up when push comes to shove. When you grow up, when you get to university, when you start working, there's so much I want you. See, listen, surviving, it's not living. You know, people are not even asking for too much right now. They just want to be able to do the work, come home, have a relaxing day, save some money in the bank, and they're all good. You know, I could sit down and pretend that I don't see what's going on, as much as it's affecting everyone, whether you're rich, middle class, or low. But I am an empath. I find it so strange that I could sit comfortably enjoying my life, enjoying my light, and then I see the rest of the world just in shambles. You know, that really hurts my soul, because it's more than just you. People contribute to the society. People need, they need freedom. We're in a democratic country and we have rights. Remember, the government works for you and are elected by the people. The police works for you, it's not supposed to be against you. And then last night I had people saying, "Oh, look at you, it's good you're making a video, but it's great that you don't get to fly private jets anymore, so you should come down to the rest of us." First of all, whoever told you I was in private jets? Yes, I've been in a few times, but those things are very uncomfortable. I would always choose a first class or business class to fly if I could. And if I cannot afford it, now economy, simple and short. You know, I don't need to flex like that, because those planes you see that people flex with are the most unstable things. You feel like you're in a coffin that keeps shaking. That's how it feels for me. And then some other person came to comment of, since when do Oyinbo people have a say-so in what happens in Nigeria? Uncle, I am Nigerian born. My father is from Edo State, or was from Edo State. I was born in Lagos, Yaba. I am as Nigerian as the rest of you. I might have lighter skin because of my beautiful mother, but more than that, we are just the same. I have equal rights, and I have the same right to speak up for myself, for the society, for my kids. Because if we don't do it now, our kids are going to suffer. What's going to happen a few years from now? And then a lot of people also say, "Oh, well, why are you comparing? Why are you saying Nigeria is hard? Because after all, other countries are equally hard." Let me tell you the difference. And I'm going to make a comparison between Nigeria and Romania. I am blessed enough to be born from both, and there is a clear difference. But let's get into it right now. This video might be long, so we're going to go to part 2, but let's get into it. Now, let's even start from the moment you land in Romania. The second you land in Romania, the skies are blue, the trees are green, the smell of freedom, the smell of freshness is all around. You would never see one bad road. You would never see one dirty gutter. You would never see things that are not perfectly organized. You have people cleaning the roads like they swear for them. Everything just feels prim and proper. Now let's compare to Nigeria. From the second you enter Nigeria, there is chaos from the airport. First, you have to go through the immigration. In Romania immigration, you just show your passport and you're gone. And now they even have the system where you don't have to do that. Just put your passport on the machine and you're out. Here they want to stress your life. Then you have people begging you for things that before you even get to your house, you're mentally exhausted. I have never found one person who stepped back into Nigeria that did not say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm back here." Now let's go to the second. Now let's talk about accommodation. They have laws that you cannot even increase your rent just anyhow, just because you woke up one day and chose to increase. You know, they have certain laws for that. It protects the people. It allows people live comfortably. It gives you the right to, after years of working, be able to afford a house. But let's look at Nigeria. You're paying 8 million, or some people are paying 20 something million. They say it's all inclusive. For what? For 1 year. How are you supposed to make that money? Then you can't even dream of buying a house, because you're seeing houses, the minimum you will see is maybe 250 million. It goes to billions. For what? The structure is scrap. The furnishing is scrap. The interior itself, there are a lot of these houses that are 400 million naira that their bathrooms don't even have drainage in them. So if there's a flood, your whole house is flooded. Nothing makes sense. Why are people spending so much money on rent? Where are you supposed to have the money to live, to buy food, to do transportation, to do the rest of things? You have no money for that anymore. Let's speak about transportation. Romania, apart from their taxis, their Ubers, their boats, whatever, they have subways, they have trams, they have buses. You can literally spend less than $5 for a subway card that will take you for the whole month, the entire month. You have every corner there's a bus, a tram, or a subway waiting to take you places. The traffic is reduced because of this. People are comfortable. Do you understand? In Nigeria, what transportation do you have apart from very overly priced Ubers and boats? You even have other companies who are so disrespectful to people, and you're not even safe, with them, because you don't know what's going to happen to you on that trip. Then you have buses that are overly crowded. People stink in the buses. They're miserable. There's traffic beyond imagination. There are no trains. I mean, there are a few, but they go, where do they even go? Let's speak about the roads in Romania. That in the whole time I was in Romania, I did not see one bump. Not one bad road, one cracked road, no nothing. I took a trip from Bucharest, about an hour out of Bucharest, and when I say it was such smooth sailing, perfect breeze, perfect roads, I was so impressed with that it's ridiculous at this point. Nigeria has such beautiful places, but we cannot even get there. Number one, the roads are terrible. Number two, it's extremely expensive because of the high fuel prices. Number three, there's insecurity on those roads. Number four, God even punish you to jam police on the road. You never know how it's going to end. I have seen people being brutalized in buses because, they had a luxury phone in buses by police. Now, let's even speak about the police in Romania. Those people are oh my God, they're so beautiful. They don't care about anything. The only time they harass you is if you're doing something illegal or you're driving too fast or something. Then you might get a ticket or a warning or whatever the case might be. They stop you for their regular checks, check your papers, make sure you're driving with your license and everything, and off you go. Never have they. Last week alone, I was stopped twice by road safety. One of them, I was even grateful for the woman. She just asked for my papers and she was done and let me go. The other one had the audacity to ask me for money. Why are you stopping me? First of all, there are 3, 4, 5 cars that just passed that are not a Lexus or BMW or Range Rovers. You didn't stop those cars. You stopped us because you think, you could get something out of us. Okay, your problem is not me. I remember when a policeman stopped me, he told me to buy him petrol or he won't let me go. I say, I don't understand. How is your petrol my problem? He's like, yeah, the government doesn't pay them. Then take it out with your government. You cannot make individuals feel threatened or scared to even stop. Hey, God. Let's keep going because the list goes. We're almost up to 10 minutes, so we're going to keep going. Let's speak again about electricity because we don't seem to understand the severity of it. When I landed in Romania, it took me 5 days to get untraumatized, let's put it like this. For the last 5 days after I landed in Romania, I was terrified that they were going to take light. It was going to be a blackout. I wasn't mentally ready. And my mom kept telling me, just relax, mommy. There is light here. Perfect 24 hours light. And if ever, maybe once or twice a year they take the light, it is being announced to people before the outage. In Nigeria here, God, pollution will kill you because of generators. Do you know how much we inhale every single day, black smoke from generators that are running? At this point, I feel like they have a deal with the NEPA people because they somehow have to make their money, so they need people to buy. Because tell me why in 2025 we still don't have electricity. Tell me why. Tell me why. Today is the first time since the whole of last night I had to run my job that I'm seeing light. It's shocking to me. Tell me why in Lekki the water smells like sewage. The water is brown. If you're not investing in osmosis and going the extra mile to purify your water, the water is crap. Tell me why in Romania you can literally drink the water out the tap. That's how clean it is. We never have to stress about the basic things in life. And that's the benefit of being outside this country. You'd never stress for internet, water, light, food. Go to...
mo kí gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi wọ́n kí wá ipa kú ojú ọjọ́ ṣeré èmi náà ni ọmọ yín ayé ọpẹ́ yọ ṣé ó yọ lọ́dọ̀ títí yín náà ibo la mú wa lọ lọ́jọ́ títí òní gbogbo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run abáṣe Sunday Igboho a máa bá wọn dúpẹ́ ibo ni ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ́ náà ibo ló gbà láti yọ ayé ọpẹ́ yọ fún èmi àti yín ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ. Let's go now. Reserve area òun la wà yìí, ìjọba ti ṣe gbogbo ètò yẹn, ó ti ṣe kalẹ̀ tó máa ti gba atẹ́gùn tó dáa tó máa gbà símú, tó máa gbà sára, tó máa lè lọ fún work. Èwo ni mo fẹ́ sọ láyìí má gbára wa lákòókò wípé bàbá Akíntóyè wọ́n kú oríire, Chief Sunday Igboho wọ́n máa kú oríire. Oríire wo nìyẹn? Òun ni wípé wọ́n ní ẹ má bá wọn jà fúnra wọn, lọ máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ. Yes, fúnra wọn ló máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ. Ṣe rí gbogbo gbàásìgbò tó ń lọ. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ nínú fídíò mi kan gbà kan. Níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé yìí, mo ní tí n bá jẹ́ àbúrò Chief Sunday Igboho kí ni màá sọ. Tí n bá jẹ́ ìyàwó Chief Sunday Igboho kí ni màá sọ. Tí n bá jẹ́ ìyá Chief Sunday Igboho kí ni màá sọ. Tí n bá tún wá jẹ́ bàbá Chief Sunday Igboho kí ni mo mà lè sọ o. Kò ju wípé kí n sọ wípé ọmọ Aládìgún etí rẹ mélòó, kí ló fi ń gbọ́? Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ nífa mọ́ mi. Ọ̀rọ̀ lọmọ elétí ń gbọ́, bọ́rọ̀ lọmọ elétí ń jẹ. Kí n tó wá sọ nǹkan tí mo lè pè wọ́n jókòó láti lè bá wọn sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a lọ gbọ́ àwọn awuyewuye yìí àti gbàásìgbò yìí. Kémi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó wá sọ ojú wo lèmi wá fi wò ó. Àní sí ti Chief Sunday Igboho tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, nǹkan tí mo máa sọ níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbi tó dé. Ẹ lọ múra, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ lọ fún walk, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ lọ gba atẹ́gùn àlàáfíà tí ò ní dàpọ̀ àmúlùmálà kankan. Ká lọ ṣe cup of tea, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ bàbá wa lọ fún walk, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ bàbá wa ṣe exercise, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ bàbá wa lọ fún gym. Ẹ lọ ṣe cup of tea, kẹ́ jẹ́ ká wo àwọn videos yìí kémi tó wá sọ kí ni opinion títí èmi níbi tá a dé yìí. Ẹ bá mi fi sínú comment section báwo lẹ ṣe rí gbogbo àyíká yìí, báwo lẹ ṣe rí sí. Any comment báwo ló ṣe rí, ibo ló jọ ní ọ̀dọ̀ tiyín ní Ìbàdàn tàbí ní Ogun State tàbí ní Ọ̀yọ́ State tàbí ní Ondo pàápàá tiẹ̀ ni. Àwọn ibo ló jọ nínú àwọn àyíká wa. Àárín ìlú la ṣì wáyé o, àárín ìlú la wà o, bọ̀ wọ́n ṣe agbègbè yìí, wọ́n yọ kúrò ní àárín ìlú, wọ́n fi sí agbègbè méjì. Right mi àwọn ilé wà báyìí, left mi àwọn ilé wà báyìí, kó tó di wípé wọ́n tún yọ irú nǹkan báyìí sílẹ̀ fún ìgbáládùn àti ìdàgbàsókè àti àlàáfíà àti ìlera fún ará ìlú. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ, mo máa ní Rome is not built in a day. Ó ń ṣọmọ olókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àní sí pẹ̀lú òkú ẹ̀, àwa náà sì máa débẹ̀ ilẹ̀ ìlérí yẹn. Nígbà kan rí ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àsìkò máa ń yí padà ni, ìgbà máa ń yí padà ni. Gbogbo ibi ló lè gbà nínú gbogbo àwọn bíbá, gbogbo ibi ló lè gbà tó dẹ̀ tún máa fi yọ sáàrin ìlú. Ṣùgbọ́n o, Yorùbá nation ó ń ṣọmọ olókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, àwa náà sì máa ní. Òyìnbó òun náà dáyé àwọn èèyàn wa tó dáyé wọn rú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Níbi tí òyìnbó tí àwọn ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ dé, tó bá yá ń sìn gan, èèyàn gan á fẹ́ pọ̀ jù no ajá á fẹ́ pa ju kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ lọ, á fẹ́ pọ̀ ju èèyàn lọ. Níbi tí àwọn tún ní àǹfààní dé láti lè ṣe ìtọ́jú ẹranko, ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé o, ìrọ̀rùn ló bá débẹ̀ o, ìrọ̀rùn ló bá débẹ̀. Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé a kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń darapọ̀, tẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi. Àwọn èèyàn yìí, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú wọn wọ́n ọ̀fù lọ́jọ́ títí òní. Wọ́n fẹ́ wò wípé kí ni bó ní káwọn lọ fi gba atẹ́gùn sí ara. Gbogbo àwọn àyè tó lè fi gba atẹ́gùn sára, gbogbo àwọn àyè yẹn rèé, gbogbo àwọn àyè yẹn lélẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn eléyìí náà ti mójútó nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Gbogbo ibi tó yẹ kó jẹ́ reserve, gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ti mójútó ní Nàìjíríà, nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, tán ti sọ di private. Bí àwọn mùsùlùmí bọ́n ṣe máa wá sírú bíbà yìí, tán máa ní àwọn wá wẹ ìwẹ̀ odò tó ń ṣàn, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà làwọn náà máa ní àwọn náà ń wẹ ìwẹ̀ odò tó ń ṣàn, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà náà nígbẹ̀yìn. Ìwẹ̀ odò ṣanwó dẹ̀ ló ń wẹ̀ ní wípé báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ ríṣẹ́, báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ gbé ìgbésí ayé ìrọ̀rùn, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ìgbésí ayé ìrọ̀rùn wa, àwọn olórí wa, àwọn náà dì mú. Gbogbo apá ibi tá a wà yìí, ẹ máa ti rí tí àwọn Christian tó máa ti sọ di orí òkè Kilimanjaro kan láti máa gbàdúrà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àwọn ẹlòmíì máa mú ọwọ́ òsì mi yìí, tán máa mú ní òkè, tán ti lè bọ́ Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀. At the end of the day, still ojú kan náà ní Áfíríkà wà, bí omi adágún, torí wípé kí ni àwọn tí ò pé 1000 èèyàn, àwọn náà kó wa sínú àpò táwa ń sọ wípé à ń gbàdúrà sọ́lọ́run, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ ká fi ṣe ilé ayé wa, òun l'Elédùmarè ló ti pèsè fún wa. Ẹ wo orú ewé yìí sìn, inú ẹ máa dùn ní wípé òun wù nílùú òyìnbó. Wọ́n dá wọn yọ sọ́tọ̀ ni, wọ́n ro gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lábẹ́ wọn, káwọn lè ní àlàáfíà, kán lè máa grow, kí ọmọ ènìyàn náà kó lè ní àlàáfíà ní abẹ́ ẹ̀ náà, káwọn náà kán lè jẹ ìgbádùn ẹ̀. Ẹ wo orú eléyìí náà sìn, wọ́n yà sọ́tọ̀ ni láti lè jẹ́ kí ó wà ńbẹ̀. Gbogbo orú àwọn eléyìí, àwọn igi yìí, tẹ́ bá lọ sí library tó bá wà nítòsí, wọ́n máa sọ history ẹ̀, ìgbà wo ló wà ńbẹ̀, ìgbà wo ló ti exist. Tó bá jẹ́ ní ìlú tiwa ni, ibi tá a wà ní ibi báyìí sìn, ó máa ti wà ní ibi tí ìwẹ̀ odò ṣàn. Ẹ̀yin gan tí ẹ̀ ní lè dúró, torí àwọn èèyàn tí ẹ̀ ní tìjú yẹn, wọ́n ti ká tìjú kúrò. Ẹ̀yin gan máa tẹsẹ̀ mọ́rìn ni, wọ́n ṣe máa wẹ̀, wọ́n máa bọ́ra sílẹ̀. Àní àwọn olórí, àwọn ìjọba, òun ló ń ṣe wá. Àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n yìí nígbàgbọ́ sírú nǹkan báyìí o ní ìlú òyìnbó, but bóyá bí 1%, bóyá bí 1% nínú àwọn ìjọ aláṣọ funfun tán sì nígbàgbọ́ lórí ẹ̀. But 90% tó ń ṣerú ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rí, kán tó wá sílùú òyìnbó, ní ìgbà tán débí, wọ́n rí wípé àṣé èèyàn kankan ò ṣe àwọn, àṣé ìjọba ni ọ̀tá àwọn. ó dàbí ẹni tó ń lọ sí ibi iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe interview fún, tó sọ wípé èmi mi ò lè wá síbi iṣẹ́ Sunday o, Sunday ṣe bá mi yọ kúrò o, torí wípé ìgbà yẹn lèmi fi lọ ń sin Ọlọ́run mi. Òyìnbó á wò ẹ́ títí báyìí wípé ìgbà yẹn ó sì níṣẹ́ láti ṣe ni, because àwọn tó níṣẹ́ láti ṣe ó lè ṣe oṣù mẹ́ta kó má gba wájú church kọjá. Ó lè ṣe kí ni, ó lè ṣe oṣù mẹ́ta kó má gba iwájú church, kó má gba ibẹ̀ kọjá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa rí kọ́mẹ̀ntì wa ní abẹ́ prógrámù yìí, kó lè jẹ́ ìwúrí tá a bá máa tú lọ sí agbègbè ibòmíì láti mú wa sí ojú ìgbọ́ wa. Ibi tí mo wà yìí, Newcastle ló ń pè bí, Wallsend ló ń pè bí, fún àwọn tó bá jẹ́ èrò Newcastle. Newcastle City Center ní Millennium Bridge, òun ni mo ṣe ní èyí tó kọjá. Ibòmíì ní eléyìí entirely. Mo mọ̀ wípé ó ń ṣọmọ olókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, a máa sín pẹ̀lú òkú ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn ètò tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí wọ́n ṣe by miracle o. Bàbá Adébóyè kọ́ ló ṣe prayer fún wọn o, Oyèdépò kọ́ ló ṣe prayer fún wọn o. Èwo ló tún rè nísìn? Jerry Uso or Jerry Ushe ni, ìyẹn ló tún jáwó nsìn. Yes, àwọn tí wọ́n fi prayer tán fi ń tún microphone kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀, microphone, microwaves, and so on and so forth, táwọn fi prayer tí wọ́n tán fi ń tún ṣe. Àwọn ò rí prayer tí wọ́n láti jẹ́ kán gbé fídíò tẹ̀lé wọn, kán lọ ẹni tó yarọ kán lọ gbé dìde. Gbogbo miracle tí àwọn ẹni yìí tó ń ṣe, tó bá jẹ́ lótìtọ́ àti òdodo ni, àwọn òyìnbó títí dé Saudi Arabia wọ́n ní máa sọ wípé àwọn wá ń kó àwọn doctors, àwọn nurses wa kán máa bọ̀ kán wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní ibi báyìí. Àwọn pastor náà máa kó, àwọn pastor náà máa náwó lé lórí, àwọn pastor náà máa fún ní físà ọ̀fẹ́. Ìyá mi, bá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, bèbí ti ṣẹ́jú, ẹ jẹ́ ká wake up. Kò sí nǹkan méjì tá lè fi wé nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Miracle lélẹ́yìí o. Miracle lélẹ́yìí, miracle ni. Fún ẹlẹ́sẹ̀, miracle náà fi ṣe, miracle náà fi ṣe bridge yìí. Miracle náà fi ṣe bridge. Miracle ni wọ́n fi ṣe. Miracle náà fi ṣe. Miracle náà fi ṣe. Ṣe rí miracle. Odò tó ń ṣàn ní eléyìí náà ń pe eléyìí. Oh my God. Àwọn èèyàn mi. Àwọn èèyàn tí ẹ̀ ní àǹfààní gan láti lè máa gbàgbẹ́ kọjá mọ́, torí wípé kí ni, bó bá ṣe ń rí kọ̀ọ̀kan ló máa rí this, ló máa rí that. Àwọn tó ṣe wá báyìí ẹ̀ mà ní kú síbi táṣọ yín wà o. Àwọn tán tún wá gbé wa lé lọ́wọ́ tán tún continue láti máa jẹ́ kó rí báyìí. Táláàárọ̀ bá ní kó dáa fún yín, ọlọ́sàn ò ní kó dáa fún yín, kò ní jẹ́ ó dáa fún yín o. Tọ́lọ́sàn bá jẹ́ kó dáa fún yín, alálẹ̀ ò ní jẹ́ kó dáa fún yín o. Mi ò ṣépè o, bọ̀ èyí tí mo sọ yìí, èpè kọ́ o, bọ̀ mo sọ, àṣẹ dẹ̀ ti gùn. Gbogbo ènìyàn tí a bí nínú obìnrin tó jẹ́ ìdààmú ná jẹ́ fún ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá. Yálà gọ́vùnà ni o, yálà ọba ni o, yálà ìjòyè ni o. bó ń wẹ ọṣẹ á ṣẹmọ lára, bó ń wẹ kànkàn á máa kan lára. Gbogbo ẹ̀dá tán jẹ́ ká nísinmi, tán ní wọ́n nílé làbọ̀ sinmi oko. Àfìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ tiwa tó di àjò, òun ni àbọ̀sinmi oko sí báyìí. Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé a kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa tẹ like, share your comment sí under comment section.
I predicted your failure and you failed. I predicted your failure and you failed. You a useless man. Shameless man. Look at you, a leader. Let the poor breathe. Let the poor breathe. All you are doing now is taxation. Taxation, frustrating your people. People are dying every day. Come here and see. A cleaner makes more than 5 million naira every month and pay no bills. I use 24 hours electricity. I don't pay any, I don't pay more than 20,000 naira equivalent. Shame! Shameful! You think politics is all about corruption, destroying Nigeria, destroying the future of the youth in that country. God will punish you. Thank God you are close to your grave. Look at you, old man that's supposed to mend his ways. You're supposed to mend your ways. You're supposed to mend your ways. You're a president, but you are an idiot. A blizzard. People are dying every day in Nigeria. You don't care to know. You cannot reduce cost of living. There's nothing they gain. All you do is tasking them every day. And your son, who's supposed to be advising you, become corrupt also. He cannot talk to the father. Look at you, Sheyi. You are useless. You are a disappointment to youth. You are my age. But listen, I confront my father in some issues. Dad, you can't do that. But you don't care. All you do is just to be there. I don't blame. You mustn't be corrupt like your father.
Sheyi Tinubu on a rant. And you know what? My own rant, I'm not going to direct it to an illegitimate president. You know where I stand on that. Tinubu is not my president, so I don't make demands on him or anything. You understand? It's an illegitimate president that is where he's not supposed to be. But this is what I'm going to do. My own, this 30 days rant challenge that is going on. My own is the fact that is with the people. First of all, you saw that that was a press conference that we did, and I was answering a question. A reporter had one question. Sometimes some of our journalists, they ask questions and you're looking at the person, you're like, are you kidding me? What kind of question is this? You are telling me that, the House of Assembly, the one in Rivers State, they've acknowledged or supported what Tinubu is doing, and so therefore, who are we to come out and say that? Can you just shut up? There's, like I said in that place, there's Stockholm syndrome. That people are supporting the people who are killing them doesn't mean that that makes the killings to be right or whatever. A crime is a crime, and that's it. This is a constitutional breach, and it's something that we should focus on. You understand? I'm so sick and tired of mostly Nigerian elite and educated Nigerians who think they sound smart. Meanwhile, they are very foolish and very silly in the way they're thinking and what they're saying. They're coming at the kind of things that they talk about is so irritating. Please forget the ones who are not educated. I always say this. The education that we have is not for us alone, is for millions of others who are not educated. You see someone is coming to say, oh, this thing, you know, this fight there, it's between Fubara and Wike. So when they were enjoying, when they made him his boy, but when they made him governor, he was enjoying it. Now that the fight is going on, it has gone beyond that. Open your eye. It has gone beyond fight between Fubara and Wike. This is a whole constitutional breach. What is going to happen? They get away with this two-third thing is that they can literally sit in their houses, write constitution that says that only Tinubu and his family can contest for a presidential election or any election in Nigeria. And they will pass it, they will get their two-thirds. Simple as ABCD. They can do anything they want to put in or make a Tinubu a life president, so they've gotten their two-thirds. It's as simple as ABCD. This is what they're talking about. It has gone beyond Fubara and Wike. So sitting on the fence and trying to sound smart and be like, oh, you're the one who is smart, the rest of us are like fools. It doesn't make you smart. You're just appearing to be smart. Literally, Nigeria is like a country full of corpses, full of dead people who can't talk, who can't stand, who can't do anything. They're sitting down and praying to God for God to fix their country for them with everything that God has given them, with the brain that giving them. Oh, I know something we give. Oh, yeah, no wahala. Something we give. Sit down there. Why they carry your problem? Can't give me for my head. Something we give. Yes, you think the God that will fix Nigeria cannot solve your problem. Why are you taking action to go and meet someone and ask for something? Why are you not just sitting there and quietly saying something we give? The things that give are the ones that put in the work. God is a just God. God will not give you something when you are not deserving of it, when you've not put your all into it, when you've not done the things that you're supposed to do. You just sit down and you do nothing and you're expecting that. And then for those who always curse and abuse those who are doing something, oh, you're just wasting your time. You know what? It's my time. I have the capacity to waste time. Thank God. God's blessing. I'm not living from heart to mouth. I don't need anybody to feed me. I will never, by the grace of God, need anybody's $25,000 or $10,000 or $5,000 that they had to pay some of your lawmakers for them to sell the whole of Nigeria away. So because of that, I have capacity to waste my time on Nigerian issue, and I will waste my time on Nigeria issue. You that you don't want to waste your time, it's okay. Don't waste your time. But I am going to waste my time on it. And let me tell every one of us, you see the way things are today, I tell you, things are going to be worse, far worse, times 10 worse if we do nothing. I saw a picture the other day of someone who shared something, a whole trolley. He bought things, 30,000 naira in 2020. He was complaining. He was angry. He was saying, see, he just bought all of this job for 30,000 naira. Guess what? In this 2025, probably 150,000 naira will not buy that same thing that he did. Some of you that don't understand, by 2030, some people will come and be abusing you that took part in EndSARS protests and say, oh, things were good then. You people decided you were protesting against Buhari. You wanted to remove Buhari because that's the story they tell. That's the same thing when you hear they are talking about, 2014, 2015, you people that came out to protest, 2012, you people that came out to protest. Yes, because things were worse. Why is it that Nigeria, every time the next administration is worse off, is because of you? They know you will do nothing. You will just sit there. You will laugh at people. You will see people who can serve, who can do the right thing, who can give good governance. When they are running for election, the same you will be laughing at them. You will be insulting them. You think election is by math? You think it's by social media? Come and test your popularity. You don't have money anyway. Are you people not putting the people that have money, who can they suffer, who can they hear where? You people sit down in your houses. You are calling yourself men. I'm a man. I'm the head of. You are not the head of anything, okay? You be tamed. Even the tame master do not allow you be tamed. You be tamed. Your family, what you do? I'm the head of the family. You must cook and put food here. You must do this here. You must, you not be head. You be tamed. Now head. Now then they take you. They do people. Now men like you when don't get too head. Now then they take you. They do people. They make life difficult for your family. And then the ones that will come. Oh, a woman cannot be senator in my place. A woman cannot be House of Rep. A woman cannot be governor. A woman cannot be president. But you don't go borrow money for a woman. You know they shame. They say woman when you talk say she know if be your president. Woman when you talk say she know if be your president. Woman when you talk say she know if be your governor. How come you they go there, go borrow money, go look for money, go beg for money? You know they shame. If you talk say she not be your leader, why she go be person where you go borrow money for? The person where you borrow money for now, he be your leader for leader. The person where you go they go beg. Now sit down, person. You sit down, just sit down there. They talk every time. Nigerians like to be in one place, and they'll be talking. They'll be talking about how bad Nigeria is, how they had to endure. Do you know that there is no what is they call them? There is no enjoyment in suffering. There is no virtue. I don't get the big English. The big English will be one escape. I grab up. There's no virtue in suffering. There's no virtue in poverty. Poverty is the worst. It's the worst crime against humanity, and it is man-made. Especially in this Nigeria, it is man-made. Few people are stealing billions and billions of naira because you are a coward. You don't like to work. You want to also get there and steal. You'll be slightly supporting them so that one day when you might get there, you feel hope. So one day you go get there, you go become millionaire. You will become billionaire. You can't they use spend the steal billion. You now you be the problem. Now you they give all this anyhow people may they get room till they talk. When people that mean well for Nigeria because they don't have money, you will insult them. When people are running for office, you say it's ones that have money that give you money, you vote on. They chop the money now for years. 4 years this year, you go chop that money go chop. You know, your neck don't go. It's how much you collect for election. 20k, 30k, 100k, 1 million, 2 million, 20 million. Those of you people where they pay money, report when they bribe una money, may una no agree transmit results. How far? Sure, now they suffer the suffer. Yes, it got 2 years remain. You know, they suffer the suffer. All of us they suffer. Sure, now they tell us now only us go suffer. Oh, your candidate, you know, you will suffer. I thought you are going to go to the market and buy a different thing. Are we not buying the same market? Are we not buying the same thing? So yes, this is my own rant. You understand? 30 days of rant challenge, and now my own rant be this. And I told you people, my fellow citizens, Nigeria, now are they rant so because shame, they shame for now.
You know what the truth about Nigeria is? We are traumatized. We are traumatized in every possible way you can imagine. Being Nigerian is like being in a toxic, narcissistic relationship with a man. He would gaslight you into believing that he's the best thing for you. He would tell you how there's nothing else better out there, so you keep staying in the same hot spot for the rest of your days till one day you realize enough is enough. Nigeria has been in so much depression for so long that they are even afraid to stand up for themselves and speak up. You know, God gives us opportunities all the time, but we just fail to see it. God physically cannot come down from heaven and say, listen, I saved my whole people. So he sends you a sign. A few days ago, this girl made a video, and that was the perfect opportunity. Not that she said anything that we don't already know, but that was the time for everyone to stand up and speak for what they believe in. Radio silence is what Nigeria is doing right now. And what pains me very much is we have been crying for years. Before this administration, we were crying about Buhari's administration. Now, when this one came into power, the only thing I said is, may we never pray for a Buhari again. And guess what? We are at the point where I wish it was Buhari in power right now, because at least then things were still realistic than now. We cried for 3 days, just 3 days. And we have people like Mr. Tinubu coming out and saying how people are coming for his father. Nigeria has been coming for us from the beginning. He's coming for your father. No, that is your father, not ours. My father is dead. My father is gone. And he did not live a great life. And you know why? Because of the same government. My father studied in Romania, engineering, roads and bridges. And he worked for the Ministry of Works and Housing. And I saw this man, my father, do great things and create great roads. But it came a time when they had to build a bridge, and there were certain people who were trying to cut the funds in less than half just so they can pocket it. And when my father refused to do that, they suspended him. Suspension was supposed to be 3 months. It ended up 4 years. I watched my father go down, like he became a shadow of himself. He became ruthless because that was the only way for him to express the pain he felt. So with all the education and all the travel and all the intelligence, it amounted to nothing. He had a vision for his family. He had a vision for his children, but he couldn't fulfill it because the government somehow found a way to screw him over. And you tell us not to cry. From a young age, from 13, I already knew, do not trust people in power. Do not trust rich people. They only care about their own satisfaction. We've cried for only 3 days. 3 days, and it's a problem. While the rest of you sit and distract yourself with celebrities and famous people and rich people, and you watch their lives and you see them and you think, oh, I wish one day. No, the time is now. We are not asking for gold or diamonds. We are asking for peace of mind. Today of all days, I could be doing anything. I could be painting. I could be trying to find more ways to make money. But no, look what I'm doing. Look at my jerry cans. I'm going to source for petrol. And you know why? There is scarcity today. We are screaming about hardship and pain, and what we needed right now is scarcity of petrol. We are suffering. I do not care for publicity. I do not care for likes. I do not care for comments. I am speaking about important things that should worry you. I keep saying, me, I'm fine. Oh, you see me, you see I'm shining. I am fine. But I would not sit and let everyone suffer around me and I think I'm winning. There's no winning when you're relaxed alone. Instead of people to focus, they are distracting themselves with nonsense. Every single person I know from different classes, either you're rich or you're middle class or you're poor, is complaining, but they're doing it in secret. They're doing it privately. They don't want to come out and speak because indirectly or directly, they're in bed with these same people. They don't want to annoy their godfather. They don't want to be sanctioned, so they stay quiet. Where are those people who collected rice and small 5,000 as bribe? When our money never finish. I would love to say helping the poor is a great thing. Let's make donations. Let's give them food and everything. But how long will that food reach? If I am starving and you give me food for one day, what about tomorrow? If me personally, you give me petrol today, what's going to happen tomorrow? We're still back in the same bullshit, But no, let's sit and glorify people who don't deserve it. Let's sit and keep following influencers who are not speaking on your behalf. Let's just sit pretty. Because Lord have mercy. I could be doing a lot more different things right now. We are not asking for much from the public. The public is also part of the problem. We just say, please, in God's name, come out and just say something. Don't insult the governments, because apparently you can't insult your elders, so don't do that. But speak your mind. And for those telling me, oh, I'm not a social media person, become a social media person. Use the platforms for something important. Don't sit and cry in the back. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in you praising me behind, telling me, oh, you did well. No. At the end of the day, I'm doing this at my own risk. Come out and speak up. If not, your children will end up on the street. Your baby girls you treasure so much will be on the streets. Your sons that you treasure so much will be on the streets. And they'll potentially get hurt by policemen in the long run. There is no saving this country if you don't stand up for it. And you only get this one time. After this, there's no more opportunities. There will not be golden moments for you to rise. This is it, my dear. So think about it. That money they're going to load your pockets with right now to help them shut the chaos and the noise right now. How long is it going to help? How far is it going to go? All I'm saying is think about it. You might not come out right now to speak about the situation, but just think. What's going to happen to your children? Because I'm a mother and I know how much effort I put into trying to maintain a stable life for my daughter, but it doesn't come easy. What about those that can't speak for themselves? All I'm saying is question yourself. Anyway, let me go mind my business right now. Let me go hustle for petrol. I don't know where I'm going to get it, but we'll find a way because that's what we do every day. But you see, I am tired of trying to look for a way. I am tired of being just... I want to work and I want to make a change and I want to wake up feeling comfortable and excited for the... I don't want to wake up with back pain every day. I wonder, oh my God, what's they going to bring? You keep giving us policies that don't even help with nothing. Give us something that we could work with. And please don't keep us 6 months waiting for change. We need change today. The monies you guys are doing philanthropy with and donating everywhere, put it into different industry. Create opportunities, build factory. Allow Dangote fuel for the love of God rise at least so that we are happy small. Share the responsibility. Give the youth work. Give them a salary that makes sense. We are not asking for too much. It might look like we're attacking. We're not attacking. We're pleading. We're begging on behalf of everyone. And as of today, anyone that comes into my inbox and says anything stupid, block you immediately. I'm not interested in what you guys have to say. I'm not interested in becoming friends with anyone right now. I'm interested in you guys showing up for the movement. If I see comments from you and I look into your page and there's nothing there, I block you immediately because you are the problem also. We cannot put blame on the government alone. You are the problem.
One love. No. Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé a kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí, mo rò pé gbogbo wa láti rí àwọn videos tí mo gbé wá lẹ́yìn atótónu ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ṣe. Kí wá ní nǹkan tèmi wá ní mo ní lọ́kàn sí Chief Sunday Igboho Oosha ó bàbá dá mi. Yà wípé tó bá jẹ́ èmi ni àbúrò wọn. Kí ni mo lè sọ níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé? Àyàfi kí ọmọ Yorùbá kan bọ́ta níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé. Tọ́n bá ti wá ń lọ, tọ́n ti ń lọ síbi thousands, yes. Tọ́n ti ń ṣe ọjọ́ kìíní, ọjọ́ kejì, ọjọ́ kẹta tí wọ́n wọlé. Ṣé Sunday Igboho wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé lótìtọ́ àti òdodo ẹ ti mọ nǹkan tó tọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a wá bọ́ síta láti lè wá tí wá bá ìjọba sọ̀rọ̀ wípé tàbí ẹ ti ya wèrè ọpọlọ ni. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yìí ń sọ ni. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tán lọ́ fẹ́ ni. Etí yín di ni, wọ́n kàn ṣó mọ́ yín létí ni. Àwọn ọmọ wo ló ń sọ yìí? Ẹ gbé ìgò ojú yín tẹ́ fi bojú. Ẹ gbé kúrò lójú. Ẹ rí bí gbogbo títì bó ṣe jápọ̀ mọ́ra wọn. Ẹ̀yin ò tan TV yín ni. Ẹ̀yin ò gbọ́ rédíò ni. Ẹ rí wípé àwọn èèyàn ti ń gbé ẹnu sí speaker. Láti Ìkòròdú, èrò ti wà lórí títì tán ti dé ìgboro Èkó. Mọ́tò kọjá. Èèyàn nìkan ló ń rí. Ìgbà yẹn la ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ọmọ Yorùbá ready. Analysis tó wà níta tó wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ìbá research táwa ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ni wípé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá mi ò lè wá kú kò dẹ̀ ń joyè lé bàbá ẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tán bá jáde síta tán bá pé 100, 90 nínú wọn wọ́n sponsor wọn ni, a sponsor wọn ni, kò ń ṣe inú fẹ́dọ̀ wọn náà fi jáde. Mi ò lè wá kú, òun ló wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá báyìí. Àwa tí a wà nílùú òyìnbó la lè sọ wípé a kì í ṣe 100% tá a fẹ́ ìrìn àjò yìí. A lè ní 200% la fẹ́ ìrìn àjò yìí. Lóníkálukú ń ṣe gbogbo ìnáwó ìnára tó lè ṣe sínú ẹ̀. Ojú gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ, ọmọ Yorùbá ń rí wípé ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn. Wọ́n jókòó sí ọ̀hún ni láti máa dá ogun sílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìyà yìí, ẹ jẹ́ kó dùn wọ́n lára. Ẹ jẹ́ kó oníkálukú kó ké gbàǹjarè fúnra rẹ̀. Ìgbà yẹn la ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé a mọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ àti a mọ̀ nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìran wa. Wọ́n á ní dúró, àì máa ṣe ìkéde àti ìtanijí ọkàn àti ìtanijí ọpọlọ tí ẹ̀sìn tó ti gbà wá nínú ọpọlọ, tó ti gbà wá nínú ọkàn, àti báwo la fẹ́ kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, ìgbà wo ni èmi ò mọ̀, àkókò wo ni mi ò mọ̀, bọ̀ kí ni mo mọ̀? Mo mọ̀ wípé a máa kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Ó ṣe ọmọ olókùú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, a ní sín pẹ̀lú òkú ẹ̀. Ó ṣe èèwọ̀ òrìṣà. Èmi ọmọ yín.
Mo kí gbogbo ojú tí wò mí ti ń gbọ́ mi jákèjádò orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáyé. Orúkọ mi ni Ambassador Àkànfẹ́ Ìwò tí mo jẹ́ agbẹnusọ fún iléeṣẹ́ X2 Ultimate Herbal International Limited. Níléeṣẹ́ wa bí láti màmọ̀ dájú nǹkan kan tí eléyìnbó ń pè ní health is wealth, ìlera lọ́rọ̀. Kì í ṣàfẹnujẹ́ nìkan tá a bá ń gbọ́ ọ̀nì sétí, torí ogunlọ́gọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n ń kojú àìsàn tí a pè ní ìfúnpá gíga. Ìdí nìyí tí iléeṣẹ́ X2 Ultimate Herbal fi ṣètò oògùn ìfúnpá gíga fún ní powder àti ní olómi. Kò tán síbẹ̀, oògùn ìtọ̀ ṣúgà ó wà ní iléeṣẹ́ X2 Ultimate Herbal International Limited ní powder àti ní olómi. Òun náà lẹ̀ ń wò yìí. Oògùn ọ̀pẹ́ ẹ̀yìn wà tí a ti ṣe lọ́jọ̀ fún ẹni tó bá ń kojú ọ̀pẹ́ ẹ̀yìn torí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣòro. Iléeṣẹ́ wa níbí ní oògùn ẹ̀ tó lè bá wọn tán rẹ̀ lójú ọgbọ́n. Bákan náà, ogunlọ́gọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n jẹ́ oníbìísí tí wọ́n ti rora wọn pín wípé Ọlọ́run ò lè ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ pé àìsàn kan sómìíràn ní nǹkan di ọmọ bíbí wọn. Ó wà ní iléeṣẹ́ X2 Herbal International Limited fún ìwòsàn fún àwọn oníbìísí. Kò tán síbẹ̀ o, a ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ oògùn tí a ṣe létò fún ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ẹni tó bá ní ikùn gbẹ̀ndù tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rá ti pọ̀ jù lára ẹ̀. Ó máa bá wa burn fat, a pè ní X2 burn fat fún obìnrin àti fún ọkùnrin. Bákan náà, ní iléeṣẹ́ X2 Ultimate Herbal International Limited, a ní egbòogi èyí tá a ṣe ní powder fún ẹni tó bá ń kojú àìsàn stroke. Ó wà ní iléeṣẹ́ X2 Ultimate. Tẹ́ ẹ bá lé èèyàn tó ní lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, ẹ dán wò. Ìjọba lù ú lóǹtẹ̀ fún lílò torí pé ojú dání. Káàkiri ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ wá nílẹ̀ yìí jákèjádò àgbáyé. Kò sí onírúurú àìsàn tàbí àrùn tẹ́ lè máa kojú tí a ní oògùn rẹ̀, egbòogi ẹ̀ tá a ti ṣe lẹ́jọ̀. Torí ẹ̀, àìrìn jìnnà láìra búkẹ́ ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ o. 079 0153 tàbí 0806 4000 204. X2 Ultimate Herbal International Limited. Health is wealth with care. God is.